Hello and welcome to Yoga Pulse Total Toning Week 3. Today we're going to work on the arms and the back. Let's start in downward facing dog position, squeezing the shoulder blades towards one another. Make sure there's a lot of weight on your thumb and your index finger. Your lower back is slightly arched while your shoulder blades are moving towards one another. Actively move your shoulders forward slightly. Inhale and move forward to a plank pose. Exhale, bend your elbows, and then inhale, lift, and exhale, bend. We're going to do 3 push-ups, up and down. 3 strong, active push-ups, and then lower all the way down onto your belly. Tops of the feet are on the floor. Move your shoulders back. Inhale and lift up to a cobra. Make sure your shoulders are dropped and your shoulder blades are moving towards one another. We're going to do this again. Shoulders back, shoulder blades are squeezed. Inhale and lift. Exhale and lower. One more time. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Inhale and lift. Your back is flat. Shoulders are actively going back. Lift up. Even if your elbows are bent, it does not matter. What matters is opening the heart center here. Exhale and go back to downward facing dog pose. Squeeze the shoulder blades towards one another. Feel the back of the heart center in between the shoulder blades. Focus on that point. This is your heart pulse zone. Mentally repeat, I accept myself. Let's go back to plank pose, strong active pose. Lift your stomach muscles up. Activate your legs. Focus on the back of the heart center, the point in between the shoulder blades, and mentally repeat, I accept myself. Feeling this acceptance throughout your body. Exhale, bend your elbows, lower down all the way into the belly. Extend your arms next to your body. Interlace your fingers. Move your shoulders back and begin to lift the upper body off the floor, pushing the legs into the floor. You're opening the heart, you're moving the shoulders back, you're actively lifting, you're pushing your legs and the pelvis down for stability, and you're lifting up. Focus on the back of the heart center in between the shoulder blades. Exhale and lower all the way down. Bend your knees, grab a hold of your ankles. We're going to do a bow pose, and maybe you're used to a slightly different variation of a bow, so pay attention. Your feet are separated hip-width distance apart. Your feet are actively flexed, and you're pushing back as you're lifting up. You're pushing your knees down into the ground. You're trying to step back on your feet. You're trying to arch back. You're moving your shoulders back. You're opening up the heart center. You're feeling gentle warmth at the heart. And exhale, lower down. Go back to downward facing dog pose. Your arms and your back are becoming very strong right now in this week 3 of Total Toning program. Inhale and lift to upward facing dog, and exhale, go back to downward facing dog pose. Inhale and go forward to a plank. Exhale and bend your elbows. Inhale and lift up to upward facing dog, and exhale, go back to downward facing dog pose. This slow variation of a sun salutation really helps to tone your arms and your back. Now we're going to bend the knees out to the sides. Feet are together. Feet are on the ground. The forehead is relaxed down. We're taking a wide squat position. Stay on your fingertips. This helps you access the back of the heart center. Move the shoulder blades towards one another. Now walk the hands closer to the legs and begin to lift one leg at a time. Looking straight in front of you, your upper back is rounded slightly. This position is hard, so if you fall off, don't worry, do it again, and again, and again, and fall on your butt. It's fun. Do it again. If you manage to lift right away, just stay there and enjoy. Feels good. Big, strong pose. This should make your arms and your core invincible. And let's lower down. Take child's pose. Your knees are wide apart. Your forehead is on the mat. Your fingertips are on the ground, and the shoulder blades are squeezing towards one another. If the fingertips are on the ground like that, it's easier to access the point in between the shoulder blades. While the fingertips are on the ground, the hands are lifted, you can actually lift your armpits, and this should help you activate the shoulder blades. And let's sit down. Lie down on the ground. Your feet are about hip width apart. Your hands are on the belly. One hand is on the belly. Another hand is on the heart center. Mentally repeat, I accept myself. Feel it in the heart, hands down. Lift up to be just on the top of your head. Then move your shoulders back, and then on the inhalation, lift up, big, full reel. Week 3 of Total Toning. This is your last pose for this series. Mentally repeat, I accept myself. Feel it throughout your body. Next time, we're gonna work on the healthy back series. So congratulate yourself on working really hard today. Squeeze your knees into the chest. Get ready for the healthy back series, and thank you for completing the 3 weeks of total toning with Yoga Pulse. We're gonna lower the knees to the left, extending the right arm to the right, look over the right shoulder, doing a nice light twist. This should give your spine a lot of supple stability, a lot of flexibility and openness. Now let's change sides, lowering the knees to the right, look over your left shoulder. Try to lower your left shoulder all the way down to the ground. And now hug your knees into the chest. Give your knees a big hug. Inhale and come up. Thank you for participating in Yoga Pulse.